Be Mosh Boxer, what's up, y'all? Let me hear what Pacquiao talking about right quick before I get into my monologue. Yeah, man, just had to hear what Manny Pacquiao had to say. Mario Barrios being interviewed right now by Jim Gray. It was a good fight. This was a good fight. Very competitive fight. Styles make fights. Had Manny Pacquiao fighting a 6 footer. Pacquiao been out the ring for like 4 years, 46 years old at the moment. Mario Barrios had the age advantage of 16 years, being that he's 30 years old. The first 2 rounds, I gave it to Manny Pacquiao. You know, he was showing the hand speed. He was catching the man with quick, straight left hands, doing the right hooks. You know, Manny Pacquiao was displaying the hand speed in the first and 2 rounds. Then in the second and, excuse me, the third and the fourth round, I gave it to Barrios. Matter of fact, third, fourth, and the fifth round, I gave it to Barrios. You know what I mean? Barrios found a home for that right hand, and Manny Pacquiao, no matter how much head movement he has, he was getting tagged with that straight right hand. Let me hear what Barrios saying right quick. Let me hear what Barrios saying. Yeah, man. So, anyways, rounds three, four, and five, I gave it to Barrios. Like I said, he was finding a right hand for that home. He was tagging the man, Manny Pacquiao, often with that right hand. And I was getting concerned. Of course, I get concerned. This is an old man, 46 years old, getting tagged up by a dude and Pacquiao's giving up mad height and mad reach. But he started to put his punches together in round six. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao did. And using his jab, head movement, you know what I'm saying? You know, Pacquiao's patented move, you know, throwing the jab, fake head movement to the right, and then throw a quick left hand. That left hand is still fast as fuck. The lead left hand with his head going right, but that left hand is straight busting up man face or splitting the guard or tagging man flush in the face. So after 6 rounds, I got it 3-3. But around seven, eight, nine, and 10, I gave it to the man Manny Pacquiao. You know, he was just now styling on the man Mario Barrios. You know, Mario Barrios was had his hands in his pockets while Manny Pacquiao was letting off combinations from every angles. He was looking like vintage Pacquiao. And the good thing about it was he wasn't getting tagged like that, you know, like he was in rounds three and four. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting hit flush. And you know, Manny Pacquiao's decline as far as his defense. His defense is almost non-existent at this stage of his career. But I started to notice a decline in his defense, head movement, or just reaction time, really. Because he still does have a lot of upper body movement and head movement, but the reaction time of getting out them punches ways. I noticed that in the Keith Thurman fight. And really and truly, I had the Keith Thurman fight versus Pacquiao 6 rounds apiece, but Pacquiao did have a 10-8 round, I believe in round two. And that was the difference of why I thought Pacquiao won that fight, you know what I mean? But later in the rounds, he started getting tagged up. So like I said, I gave Pacquiao from around round 6 through 10 was all Pacquiao, but 11 and 12, I gave it to Mario Barrios, you know what I mean? Uh, you could tell Pacquiao was almost, especially in the 12th round, he wasn't trying to go. And, these are things that could cost you in a fight. Maybe he thought he had the fight secured, or he didn't want to take any chances and end up like Marquez Pacquiao for end of round 6. You know what I mean? So he was a little cautious in that round. And the man Mario Barrios, he started to pick up the pace and fight with a sense of urgency. You know what I mean? And that gave him the championship round. With that being said, I had this fight 7 rounds to 5 for the man Manny Pacquiao. I had Pacquiao winning this fight 7 rounds to 5. The judges saw it, I believe. One judge had it 7 rounds to 5 for Pacquiao. The other two judges had it a draw. Majority draw. Barrios retains his title. Pacquiao doesn't win the title. And that's what it is. Now, I'm not mad at that scorecard, but I thought a draw is fair. A draw is fair. I had it 7 rounds to 5. There were some close rounds. I believe like rounds 3, the first round that I gave to Mario Barrios. That could have gone either way still, you know what I mean? But, I got to give it up to Pacquiao for, man, being out the ring for that long, being 17, 16 years older than Mario Barrios. He held his own in there, and I watched this fight with the volume down. And I thought, because I didn't want to be swayed by any commentary or even how Pacquiao fight go. The Filipinos or the Pacquiao fans, you know what I mean? They just react to almost everything that Pacquiao throws. But it was a good fight while it lasted, went the whole 12 rounds. I personally don't want to see Pacquiao back in the ring, man. If he can't beat Mario Barrios, you only escape with a draw in a fight that all he had to do was maybe even at least win one of the championship rounds, uh, either round 11 or preferably round 12. Finish off with a bang. If he can't beat Mario Barrios at this stage, he's 46. It's only going to be old in the next fight. Nah, man. Pacquiao, just hang it up, Slim. You are a whole Hall of Famer out here, you know what I mean? It's a time to give it up, you know what I'm saying? It would have been nice if he won, make history, but he didn't. And the next time, Mario Barrios, man, he gonna have his foot on the clutch, man. It's not going nice for Pacquiao if he gets to see this guy back to back. Don't do it, Slim. Just bow out and just go ahead and ride off into the sunset, man. You're already in the Hall of Fame. There's actually nothing. Pacquiao wants to make history, but it could come with a cost. You know what I mean? It could come with a big cost. And the cost could be severely getting hurt, a loss on your record. Tonight he got a draw. Some things are just not worth it. There's nothing else left for Pacquiao to accomplish in this boxing game. So yeah, man. This is what y'all said in the chat. Mando Solo, what's up? Mando Solo, long time, my G. What's up with you, dogs? Hope y'all hit the thumbs up when you come in this piece. Mando Solo said that was garbage. Mario Barrios is trash. Yeah, he's not that good, man. He almost let the man Pacquiao win that fight. I don't want to see Barrios either, bro. He went the distance with the old man. Nate's in the chat. He asks, who won? Mando Solo gives him the answer. A draw. Nobody won. But yeah, man, big up everybody in the chat. I hope y'all enjoyed this day of boxing. Watched a whole lot of boxing today, man. I've watched boxing damn near like 12 hours. At least 11 hours. But it is what it is, man. It's another boxing holiday. Be March Boxing. Salute to all y'all. Catch you on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.